Hi, my name's Nicole Winkler from Nicole Winkler Jewellery, and this is week 3 of the 4 C's of diamond grading. Now, this week we're going to be looking at clarity. This is an area where a lot of jewellers will differ in what they think is important. But first I'm going to run you through what the classifications are. So, we have flawless, internally flawless. Now, all diamond grading is done with a loop, which is one of these little doobies. It's a 10 times magnification. Now, if you look at any diamond under a microscope, you're going to find some inclusions. Now, when we talk about inclusions, it's a little mark inside the stone. There are different kinds you can get. You can get little black dots. You can get little clear dots, which look like bubbles. You can get little cracks. They're sometimes called feathers. And where they sit in a diamond is going to tell you what the grading of clarity is for your diamond. Okay, so flawless, internally flawless is exactly what it sounds. Under a 10 times magnification, you can't see anything. And you need to be a trained diamond grader to be able to look at that. Now, VVS is very, very slight inclusion. Very, very slight inclusion will be probably a colourless clear inclusion and will be sitting right on the edge of the table, which is the flat bit on top, and on the side facets or maybe underneath. So you've got VVS1 and VVS2. Anything that's over half a carat should have a subgrade 1 or 2 on it. Then you've got VS1 and VS2, so that's very slight inclusion, subgrade 1 and 2. And it'll sit then probably to the edge of the table, be a little bit more noticeable, and you'll still really have to look for it with your loupe to be able to find anything. Then you get to SI1, slight inclusion, subgrade 1 and 2, and this is where you get a bit of a delineation. So an SI1 stone, you shouldn't be able to see anything with the naked eye. You're still going to have to use a loupe to find it, but you'll find it quickly, and if I show it to you, you'll be able to see it pretty quickly. An SI2 stone, you'll be able to see that without a magnifying glass, and that's absolutely where I cut off. So I don't think that you should have a diamond that you can go, oh, what is that? And it might look like a little bit of dirt that's on the top of the stone or caught in the stone, but you can't rub it away. And then you get to subgrades I or PK. So I is for included or inclusion, and PK is PIQUE. Now some people will use PK because it sounds a little bit fancier. And then you get PK 1, 2 and 3. Now PK stones are really heavily included. You'll see cracks, you'll see spots, and depending on where they sit in the diamond, they might actually be reflected back on itself. So you might have one inclusion, but it looks like 8 because it's being bounced around and reflected. Now, I advise my clients to look at maybe VS1, VS2 or SI1 for clarity. Because you can't see the difference with the naked eye between a VS2 stone and a VVS1 or flawless, then I think that you're better off spending the money on the whiteness, the colourlessness of the diamond, and the size of the diamond. Now this stone is a JPK. Now, if you're looking right here, there's actually a little crack there that's inside the stone. On the side here, you can see little cracks. And you can see when you pull out a bit, there's more dots there. So the cut on this is a nice cut. And you've also got more over here. So that's what a whole lot of inclusions in a diamond looks like. Now, if you're choosing a step cut diamond, like an emerald cut or an Asher cut, it's best to go a little bit higher in clarity, so maybe VS or VVS clarity, because you don't have any of those really brilliant facets to distract you from any inclusions in the stone. Now, there is a real trend these days to have salt and pepper or galaxy diamonds, and that's where you have the inclusions actually as a feature point. So those stones have a lot of character, but you're choosing those for a different reason to a white, clear, clean diamond. So the things to look for with clarity is that you want it to be SI1 above. You don't want to see anything with the naked eye unless you're choosing a salt and pepper diamond. And you don't want any of those inclusions to be interfering with the brilliance of your stone. Now this is a black diamond. It's cut in a rose cut. Most black diamonds are in fact treated to get to that really inky black colour, but as you can see there's more inclusion than not in ones like this. Now, if you'd like to have a chat about what's best for you in a diamond, if you've got any questions, you can always email me or send me a message. All of my details are on NicoleWinkler.com, or you can get me on Instagram or Facebook at Nicole Winkler Jewellery. Thanks very much, and I'll see you next week for Carat.